What's good, YouTube? It is Saturday, my day off, so I'm going to be doing like a little garage cleanup. Garage is super messy. I haven't got around to cleaning it because I was messing with this. As you know, in the last video, I revealed to you all that the Lexus has had a problem. It was crank, no start, could smell fuel, spark plugs wasn't getting sparked, tested everything. Ended up being the ECU. I have one on the way, but if you want to see that, just look at the last video. You'll see what I was talking about with testing everything. But as of right now, garage, as you can see, super messy. All this stuff right here, toolbox is a mess. So do a little time lapse, clean some stuff up, and then we will get right into the video. Up. We're gonna go ahead and jump into it. What we're gonna do is test fit the rear bumper today. I already test fitted the front bumper. You can see that in the last video, but I'm gonna test fit the rear, mark it up just like I did on the front bumper. It's just little pieces that need to be trimmed up. There's little marks on the other side too. First thing you need to do, come back here, pop these 10 mils out for the tail lights, and then we can get to everything else. Only reason you gotta pop these out is so you can get these little pop rivet or plastic pop rivet pieces out. This side, a little bit different because you have the lock right here. So pop this out, pull this down. I'm not even gonna take it out all the way. Just pull it down enough to pop these little tabs out. I'm actually learning while going. You did not have to touch that, so don't touch that. Just your little 10 mils, and I'll slide it right out because it just slides over into the taillight right here. Now that you've got those out, there is maybe one or two in the trunk. So if you have full interior, it's gonna be a fun time. Same on this side. One right here, and maybe one down here. Okay, so on the inside, there is these black boxes on each side. There's these little hoses. I would guess they're for like air circulation, but there's these little hoses connected to it. Don't rip those, whatever. This one has its 3 Phillips heads. You can see the little green right there, and then there's one down there, and then same on this side. And as you can see, super dirty. So while you've got that shit out, clean it, because I know yours is dirty, but you got to move those. There is a 10 mil right there, a 10 mil right there, and then 2 on the other side. Down here, there is Phillips head, and then another Phillips head right here. You have to use a shorty screwdriver. And then on the inside, see right there, there is a 10 mil that you have to use like a flex head, or if you have a 1/4 inch, I have a flex head, use that on there. Take that off. And there is also some tabs like this. These little tabs right here, those on the bottom. I want to say there is close to about 6 or 7 of them, but pop those off and the bumper will come down. So I got an email today from the company that I'm buying a ECU for, the SC, that they have recommended, all expenses paid for. I ship my old ECU in, ship this one to them, and then they will repair it because apparently their storage doesn't have what it needs to build my ECU. I guess that's what I kind of gathered from the email. So I shot them an email back. So maybe I will be sending my ECU out to get rebuilt from them, or they said they have no time limit on the recommended parts for the new ECU. So that's why they have kind of recommended that I just send that one to get rebuilt. So as I said, I got back into contact with them, and I will update you guys as much as I get updated. So let's jump back into getting that bumper off. Almost got mine off, but do remember that your tag lights, the harness, you have to pull those out, and then the harness will just lay over. And boom, just like that, you have a rear bumper off, and now your SC has a tail. So let's go ahead and scoot this one to the side, grab the rear bumper, and just set it up there. This bumper, there is studs to guide it up on there, but obviously with the KFD bumper, there is no studs. So kind of just a nut and bolt thing, but I'm gonna just set it up on there, probably throw a few of the little black tabs in the holes right here to keep it on there. Okay, so sorry for the bad quality, it's in 0.5. The rear bumper is sitting on there. This side, definitely gonna, I'll get closer in a minute, but definitely gonna have to trim right here. The other side is not as bad. So now, given everything is loose, nothing is tight, but that is gonna close up when I tighten that screw. So it's gonna sit about right there, which is actually not bad. So I'll probably trim that up a little bit, and then obviously there's no screw right there, so that'll tighten up. I'm gonna trim the corners, kind of get them like that boxy look instead of that round look. Up here, it's gonna fit really nice. Everything up here is fine, but as you can see on this side, that corner is definitely gonna have to be trimmed a good amount, probably sand it down really good. Once I tighten it up with some bolts and nuts, it'll pull a little flush, but honestly, not bad at all. I really, really like how aggressive this kit is. I really like a type of bulldog stance, kind of, you know, aggressive body kit, but nothing like, no crazy canards or splitters or anything like that. No crazy, I mean, I like wings, but big wangs maybe on a drift car like this. I want to see with the taillights in. Ignore the gas check. Had to set something on there so my trunk wouldn't fly up. Yeah, that's gonna look great. I think the little OEM spoiler flows really good with the back of the car. Obviously it's not one color, it's gonna look way better one color. And then I'm gonna have to trim there a little bit for the taillights. Other than that, I think this is gonna look awesome. I like the little poke that it has. I would love to square the wheels out, maybe take some camber out of it, and then I would like to bring the front wheels out just a little bit with a little bit more camber. As I was saying, the bulldog stance, I'll try and find a picture of what I'm talking about, but that is what I like. It's not a drift car by any means. I do slide it legally every now and then because it has a 427, I think it's 427 gear in the rear welded. It's from a automatic 92 SC300. Shout out my fiance, she had one. I got the spare diff that she had gotten with that car and took it and put it in this and welded it. I do still have the stock diff, which is unwelded. I will probably have to end up throwing that one back in just for a little while because the bushings for the bolts are shot on the other one. These are still pretty good. I probably should have done it on the diff that's in the car now whenever I had the whole thing out. You know, me, young, dumb, still young and dumb, wanted to just have a cool drift car, welded diff, daily type thing. I will have to take the diff out of this eventually. For now, I really like how this kit is turning out. It's gonna be great. Still gotta repair it down there. And also, I didn't even think, exhaust fitment, pretty good. I could probably put some new tips on it and make it stick out just a little bit, maybe right here, but I don't like the whole outwards tip thing. This side, yeah, still sunk in. I don't like that. I would rather it be kind of squared up. Who knows, maybe I'll put 2 turn downs on it. Remind me, that is one thing I really want to do on this car, because I think this is hideous. I think that is so ugly. Haven't had the funds to put a new tip on it, but I want to put a single 2.5 probably turn down on the end of this and not have it stick out like this does, because I absolutely hate that. Sticks out literally almost my whole hand. Anyways, back to this. Hope to have this kit done in the next month, maybe month and a half. I don't know if I'm gonna have someone paint it yet, or if I'm just gonna buy a Harbor Freight little spray gun and use my compressor to paint the kit. I don't know what I'd want to do yet. I don't want it to turn out completely trash, but I also don't want to end up spending $600-700 on getting the kit painted. But who knows, it might be a good video on me learning and you guys being there with me to learn how to spray, lay down paint, whatever. I'm still using part store rattle can primer stuff, but I really want this paint to turn out at least half decent. I know I'm yapping a lot, but I do not have anything to put on that car yet, so it's kind of just a yapping video, just, you know, test fitting this. But big things coming hopefully pretty soon. I do have a little surprise for y'all. Maybe I can get it in the next video. I don't know, we'll have to see. It doesn't have anything to do with this car or this car or this car. So as of right now, I will leave you guys on a cliffhanger. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't, and stay tuned for the next one.